She'll talk to me soon. Let me see if Miami got a hat collection like a man. Don't do her like that. Don't do her like that. Don't do her like that. But like you know she do though. But like a female though. But like a female, like because she's female. Like a man. Guys ain't the only one who can have a large hat collection. I mean, I know y'all are normally the ones who have it, but ain't the only one.
Better. We look better. What's up, YouTube? What's up, Facebook? What's up, Twitch? What's up, Twitter? Y'all, we gotta make sure y'all look good tonight. IG looks amazing tonight. We want y'all to look good tonight. So let me go ahead and repost this.
Is it Dara JT94? So it's praying is fire.
Oh, thank you so much.
So again, y'all make sure before we even go any further tonight, now that we got this kind of together, y'all make sure y'all go and download when y'all get off of here. Y'all make sure y'all go and download Pray in Slay. Pray in the letter N, Slay. Okay? When y'all get out of here. And listen to my dog. Share, tag her, all of that good stuff.
All right, y'all. Hold on. I'm almost done. No, y'all like, girl, get y'all life together.
Okay, what are good hotels in Miami?
Whatever Travelocity tell y'all. Cause baby, I can't even tell nobody what to do, where to stay, cause it be lies.
Oh yeah. Some of them are overly hyped, and that's the truth. Okay. A lot of them are overly hyped because of where they are.
Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube tonight gonna be a real not cute night. It looks like it's going in and out tonight. So if you guys are on here from Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch, y'all come to IG Live because it ain't looking right tonight. And I don't know what's going on, but we apologize. It's either them or it's y'all. It's either y'all or it's them. So we're gonna go ahead and just go ahead and record this. Go ahead. We cannot keep stopping. You ready?
I'm ready, boo.
All right. Let's go. Let's get this thing started. Let's go. This is
Brains and Beauty times 2, though.
I'm gonna do my intro because I had forgot. You know what I mean?
Oh my God.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, podcasters, YouTubers, IGers, Facebookers, Twitchers, and this is
Brains and Beauty times 2. I'm Shayla.
And I'm Miami.
And today, y'all, we just gonna jump into it because we already behind. So let's go into our public service announcements PSAs for the night.
The PSAs for the night. I want to just shout out real quickly.
Oh yeah, please do.
Husband and wife duo. Worship to Live. We have Corinne and Brian, their brand. You guys check them out. worshiptolive.com. They are so amazing what they do on their platform when it comes to they have a new thing going on with this mental health discussions, which I think it's amazing that we need to continue talking, having those discussions around mental health.
Definitely.
They have a dope platform that you probably seen me on when I did my praise and worship with her, and we did a cover song, which you can also find that song out right now on iTunes, on Spotify. It is called I'm Getting Ready. Y'all, I'm trying to fix this. Y'all, Getting Ready with Corinne D. Lane in Miami. So y'all go check that out. But anyway, I have her shirt on tonight. Great platform, amazing couple, dope purpose they have going on, great mission they have. I just love that. You know what I mean? So shout out to them. And yeah, worship to live.
Live to worship.
I love it. To worship.
I love it.
And
better believe it, baby. Better believe it.
I worship to live, honey. And I live to come back and give my worship back to God. You feel me? So,
and that's also in Pray and Slay, just in case we got the plug every time we can.
Something. So this is how we looking right now. So
look, okay.
It ain't looking right. I'm sorry, y'all.
It is what it is. So we gotta keep it
going. We're gonna keep it going.
What's up, Peyton Sanders from Facebook?
What's good?
We are. Well, it wasn't sunny today.
Yeah, it was raining
at all.
It was very rainy today.
Today.
Sometimes when it rains, it do mess up signals and stuff. But anyway, we're gonna jump into our topics because I don't have any more PSAs. The only thing I did want to talk about is real quick and brief because I really had a good blast watching Bow Wow and Soulja Boy do their thing.
Okay.
It was comedy.
I caught the back end.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
So it was comedy. Y'all hear me? A good thing of comedy.
Oh yeah.
But I had a good time. I enjoyed watching them. I think they did an amazing job. And it's so crazy all the songs that they have. I didn't realize how many songs each person had. And it brought back memories. So
it did.
It brought back memories that time when I was in Atlanta, when I stayed in Atlanta at the time. I had a good time, man.
And I happened to catch the back end of that, but I did catch
Let me look at y'all.
the BET Awards that was on Sunday. I did catch that, and I love to see us just looking BET fabulous, Awards. Honey, and us coming out decked out, looking good. Celebrating each other. Like I just love to see it. And of course, Taraji P. Henson always does her thing good. Every time she hosts.
I loved her as a host.
I love her. Yeah, like she was really good.
Yeah, she did good.
She was funny. And I love the looks now.
I love
Taraji. All the looks, honey.
Look,
all of them.
She was changing her weave up like she was on I Love Money in 2009, honey.
Yeah, she was.
She reminded me of myself, honey, changing that hair out.
Has anybody ever asked you how you did that?
I get asked that all the time. Girl, how
seriously?
Now, this was 2009, y'all, okay? Before
like the wigs and all that.
Before hashtag hair goes. Your girl
up all I used to have every ponytail
because back then it wasn't normal to do it, right? And now it was just my little thing, my little secret. But now it's a big secret. It's not a secret anymore. But now TV shows allow you to go put your hair up. Before they used to get on my behind, like Miami, like
you got 2 minutes.
You cannot be switching up your hair because you got confessionals. We want you to look the same at every confessional. I'm like, why? Like, does it matter? It's my hair.
You gave
I gave them everything I had to give VH1 because VH1 was telling me about my hair, and I gave it to them. So I had a different hairstyle for every. So I had like
most
2.
Certainly did, child.
So anyway, but watching Taraji, it made me get flashbacks. I was like, yes, Taraji.
Yes,
she's giving me Miami.
Beautiful. Yeah, I love it.
Giving me Miami flavors, and I love the look of Megan.
Yes.
Yeah, come to find out, I thought it was like a tribute to like Lil' Kim because you know Lil' Kim with them big shades, you know, blonde, with black. Yeah. And I thought about also Janet Jackson, like the type vibe of Janet Jackson, not the blonde hair. Come to find out, it was neither. It was this other thing she got. This fashion show, this video she did, or this old video that was the same exact thing with her taking this off and pulling that off.
And yeah,
it was dedicated to I forgot this video. Anyway, the video was a long time ago, like in the 80s.
But it was dope. She killed it.
Yeah.
I definitely. What you think about the performances?
Yeah, I'm looking at
I loved Jasmine Sullivan's performance. I love to hear her sing. That's a singing. Yeah, that's a singing, as Trick would say. That's a singer. Okay, she sang. That's a true singer.
Yeah,
that girl killed that. And I'm glad she finally was given an award because I think the last album that she had some bangers on that too, and she didn't get nothing. But she been gone for a minute, so I'm glad that they acknowledged her.
Yeah.
Her comeback. And let's see who else did good. Her did good. Her performance. I didn't know she could play instruments like that.
I didn't have any less expectations of what I saw.
No.
Like, I knew she was gonna bring whatever she was gonna bring. You know what I mean? Like, that's her. Like, I love her. Is the most played artist on my Apple Music. When you go on you go to your computer and you look at what's the most played.
Yeah, it's her.
Her has the top.
Okay.
I love her. Her and Janae Aiko. Like, it's always a tie between the two.
Yes, I hear you playing her all the time.
All the time.
You
it's just a vibe. Her, like, that's my R&B, y'all. It's Janae Aiko and her.
Because it's R&B with what? Ghetto R&B?
No, it's not ghetto.
Or
Janae. Is not hood.
Not her. The other one, Janae.
Ooh. I don't know.
Some of her songs that you've let me hear from her, I'm like, what she said?
Yeah, Janae a little, you know.
And because you don't know. Okay, anybody. Okay, little known, maybe unknown fact about Miami. Okay, I don't know. She does not listen to what's known as like R&B. That's not really her vibe. So like, if you in the car playing certain songs, like that's just not her. Like, you gotta go a little bit more.
I need more mulatto. Like, I need more mulatto. Like, again, Janae Aiko. I grew up on Erykah Badu because of my mom.
Mm-hmm.
So if it's kind of Erykah Badu-ish, that's my considered R&B. My mom didn't really play R&B in the house. The only thing she played, and this is growing up as a young girl, the only thing she played was Janet Jackson all the time, all day. Salt and Pepper, all time, all day. And Erykah Badu and Sade. Those were the four artists my mom played when she was cleaning up the house. Anybody else did not get played. Anything else I heard was over my dad's house with my aunts and my uncles, which was other black artists or whatever. But in my house, my main house was Sade, Erykah Badu, Salt and Pepper, and Janet Jackson. And that was it. So Janae Aiko.
It makes sense. Okay, so that makes sense.
It's kind of inside of the Sade with a sass of, you know what I mean? It's blended in.
I hear you.
It's blended in.
It's funny because I was the exact opposite. I heard all R&B all the time and heard nothing else. I feel like I didn't really hear rap until I got until I went to a black school, because my parents did not allow us to listen to that kind of stuff. Like, you're not listening to that. If it would come on the radio, click, next station, 105. That's what's going on. You're not listening to that. So when I got to college, a lot of songs, I'd be like, what is this? And people would be like, are you serious? Like, even movies, same thing. So
I was the opposite. I didn't have any oh, this is so terrible, because I would love to use these clips and ain't no way we could use these clips. But when I grew up, my mom allowed me to look at when Friday came out. I saw Friday.
Nope, couldn't see it.
I watched it over and over and over and over and over again. When it came to rap, like, my mom bought me SWV, right? She bought me Brandy, and Monica, the first albums. After that, I was turning to rap. So my other albums were all rap. So it was Trina, look him, Master P, the whole Master P, everybody.
Got it.
She'll eat me an X. Like, I had Hot Boys. You feel me? Like, that was my music growing up under 16. And it stayed with me 17, 18, 21, 22, 23. So hip hop is like in me. And R&B is not really.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
But before I move on, I forgot. I done messed up.
Go ahead, girl. Go ahead.
Because y'all know I drink a water every week. For our live. I drink water, whatever, but every week I like to come with a brand new flavor or something, or a new brand.
What's this one?
So tonight I have Perrier.
What's the flavor?
And tonight's flavor is pineapple. Okay, pineapple water. Perrier sparkling water, and
one of the better ones, or is this alright?
This is good.
Okay.
It tastes like a low key, like a line later. But not so line later-ish, but like very line later to me. Now and later, for those who don't know what a line later is.
That's that they kind of came out.
Oh, that's so good. No, for real. It ain't too much pineapple. It don't taste like chalk. It's very good. So shout out to you, Perrier.
Okay. All right. What else? What other thing? Oh,
but back to the
awards.
Yeah. So y'all know what I'm finna say. Who I love.
Who'd you love?
My city girls.
You love
y'all have no. Let me tell y'all about city girls.
I'm gonna let you go ahead.
Everybody has this huge expectation of them, as if they've been doing this for 50 years, as if this is what they do. They are just getting into doing the choreography and doing all of the dancing. Can things be a little bit better? Yeah, but that's really not their thing. They're not all the way making sure everything is on point yet. They're not there yet. Their focus is attitude, their their charisma and all of that type of stuff. The song, like, you know what I mean? So I think people expect perfection from them, and they just front the city on BET, doing the twerkulator. And I think that's
it's time for the twerkulator.
From where I come from, y'all, being from this city, already just being in hip hop in general, like Trick and Trick never got recognized on BET. You know what I mean?
No.
They may have done performances, but they never got an award not one time. They barely got nominations. You know what I mean? So to see our city, the place that I grew up at, the girls what I seen, and when I was their age and when I was younger, Like, I feel like it's commendable. It ain't perfect. Everybody ain't supposed to like it, but I'm proud of them. I am so proud of them girls because they ain't have to do that.
No,
They could have stayed and be like, yeah, that's the twerk. But they're trying. They're trying. I love people who try. And that's all I can say about it. They're not perfect. They're trying. Even Trina back in the day, Trina didn't really dance like that either.
No, she definitely got
You know
better
what I mean?
over the years.
You know what I mean? So I just feel like some rappers dance and some rappers don't. Eve never really danced like that either. You know what I mean? So I think up is Cardi B posted something the other day about how women in hip hop, there's more expectations from them,
and it is
versus men.
Because
men can walk all around the stage.
Like what was the one Buddy performed and he literally did nothing but stand there?
Yeah, like
I can't think of his name right now. Was it Moneybag?
Moneybag.
He didn't. There was not. The girls was doing more work than he was doing. He was just standing there talking. Like,
so I think people have to really, really, really realize, like, if the guys can do it, why the girls can't do it? And I think there's too much pressure on women to move around and shake. You know what I mean? Like, everybody ain't Chris Brown. Everybody ain't Usher. And when you're a rapper, think about a rapper who really moves like that. Because the guys don't. Like you just said, Moneybag was just chilling. So why the city girls can't do a little something and try and show y'all a little something? Because Beyonce is not rapping. You know what I mean? You got to think about rapping, like real rapping. Like rappers, men just don't do it. Queen Latifah on it. She ain't dance. You know what I mean? Think about it.
No, I understand.
So everybody's
what you're saying.
Why they didn't do a good job? They did something. They tried.
They did something again. I ain't mad at them, honey, because again, do what you do, boo.
And they represented for my city, so that's all I got to say about it.
They did.
I love them girls. Them girls are doing something that nobody else was doing before Trick and Trina, and they really, well, not really that, because a lot of other people have done things like Rick Ross. I mean, so many people. And I'm talking about putting us really on the map.
Yeah, no, I get what you mean.
You know what I mean?
I get what you mean.
The last few years, they really have put the city on the map, and I'm just happy for them. I can't do nothing else but say I'm happy for them. And if you ain't happy for them, you're a hater down somewhere possibly. But that's your opinion. If you don't like it, you feel me? Move on. Anybody else you want to tag about the awards?
No, of course, loved Silk Sonic. I cannot wait to hear this album, honey, because I'm downloading it and I don't need to hear a song. I just need I need that.
Question.
I love them as a duo.
Say I don't dance, I just make money moves. Do y'all think BET should separate categories from like female male? Like best new artist, it was just male and female. Like it was all in one.
It was everybody in one.
Do you think it needs to be separated? Some categories, not all,
but I do feel like some categories should be separate. But they don't do best, female art group, best met. They don't do that anymore.
No,
it's
everybody all together. It was all
I thought that was weird. I'm like, why is there men who aren't really duos
and those people are not duos.
I didn't really understand. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
I was confused about that part. I prefer for them to have it split.
Separate, like the first, the best female group.
If it's the best record of the year, that's different. Yeah, everybody can be in that category. That shouldn't matter.
Or best new artist.
Or best new artist. Yeah,
it was together. It's not separate. Like it should be best new artist female, best new artist male. I just don't think it's fair. But hey,
okay.
I mean, if that's the case, the NBA and the WNBA should just be one group. Then why is it separate?
Okay, so do you think that there should be any categories added?
I saw something the other day
about the young lady choreography. Yeah, but there should be black dancers be not acknowledged, especially the people who are big, who've made dances extremely popular on TikTok and Instagram and all that other kind of stuff. They actually get into videos.
Now, when they get into like major videos, yeah, but if they want to have their own little video thing, like a TikTok awards, they should have a TikTok awards. You know what I mean? But when it comes to choreography,
like real stuff.
That's like those videos are being.
I feel like that should be a part of it.
Yes, I think so.
I agree.
But just having every TikTok who's whatever, they should have, TikTok should have their own awards, just like Instagram should have their own awards. You know what I mean? But I'm
saying just like now everything is about the next, or on certain platforms, everything is about the next dance craze, the next whatever. Like, should that even be a part of it at all? Not just
not with the awards. Like I said, I think my main thing right now is I think they should separate categories from male and female and not have male and female compete in one category.
Okay.
That's okay. For me, that's the first start. So,
okay. All right.
But moving on from the
moving
awards,
on to the next topic.
Kevin Gates just revealed that he was molested when he was younger. I didn't get all of the information. I didn't sit there and listen to everything, and you know the clip was very short. What I saw, I don't know how deep he's going to come out and say every detail. Was he 6? Was he 12? Was he under 18? Was he 19? Was it a family? Was it a friend? Was it a stranger? So I you know, until he comes out and say that. But my question tonight is, when should a man reveal something like that to you if you are his partner? Do you think it takes time for him to reveal that information to you? If you're, life partner, not just dating. Husband and wife at this point.
Yeah, but as husband and wife, what is it going to change to reveal that to you?
It's not about changing. I think it's just having I don't know when he told his wife. He probably been told his wife, but having that one person outlet would be great. You know what I mean?
Because to me, in that case, and they should have been told before you were married. Especially if you were getting to that point, if you were getting to the point of about to marry them or thinking about marrying that person, I think, then it shouldn't really matter when it was. But I don't know. I don't know if things like that actually require you to share at all.
That's a question. Do you even share?
I don't know if that's something that if you feel like you shouldn't share. I don't know, like, if that's something that everybody or even one person should know. If that's something that you just don't want to share.
No.
If it's not not affecting you mentally, I guess that's a better way to put it. If it's not affecting you mentally, if it is, that's different, because obviously you got to share it with somebody so that you can seek some kind of help. But I don't know if it's something that necessarily has to be shared with anybody. I find it more crazy that nowadays you're hearing so many people talking about they grew up and when they were younger they were molested. I'm like, where are these people at? Like, how many people in the world are being molested? Like, where are these crazy behind people at? It's crazy to me, because I literally feel like every week somebody talking about they were molested as a child.
And it's sad, because let me tell you something, like, being molested, sexual assault, like all of that type of stuff is very like touchy subject.
Yeah.
But for him to reveal that in the state that he's inside of hip hop,
yeah,
I think it's gonna be a good thing to reveal and let other men know that it is okay to find your time whenever that time is
for you. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whenever that time, maybe it's 20 years later, maybe it's 30 years later, but it is okay to have the discussions whenever you're ready to, rather be with one person or rather be with a social media platform like the Shade Room. You know what I mean? And it gets caught on that. So, and this also shows that people are not alone. So if there is a man who was molested when he was younger, this shows you like you're not alone in this. You know what I mean? Like, even someone like Kevin Gates, when he was younger, he's not today's Kevin Gates, but he was back then Kevin Gates. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that could have happened to you too. It doesn't matter. It doesn't define
who you
are.
Yeah.
It doesn't define your manhood. It doesn't define. It goes for young girls as well. It doesn't define none of that. So I think this is going to be good. Yeah. And I hope that he's open to doing more, because that takes a lot of guts. It takes a lot of.
It does.
It takes a lot to come out and say something like that,
and share that with the world, and knowing that you're going to be judged after that, especially as a man. Yeah, yeah. I mean, again, ladies, we're not saying it's not as important with you either, but for men, their ego and pride is very different from ours, and so that's harder for them, I think, to share with somebody that they've
been molested.
Yeah,
and it's the same thing. Like, for men, I think it's harder for men to come out and say that they have been molested, just like it is for women who've been raped and sexually assaulted, come out and say it. So it's like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's no matter what assault is, no matter if whatever it is, man, woman, in any other genders, you know what I mean? Like, those things it's a lie.
Yeah.
But I'm just happy because it's some boy, some man is saying right now, like, dang, like, they could breathe a little bit knowing that they are
I'm not the
alone.
only one. Yeah. Like,
yeah.
I thought,
If
I was here with myself.
Kevin Gates can get through it, I'm able to get through that. You know what I mean? So shout out to him and all men who have came out and said anything about being molested, because it is sad. Like,
I'm gonna read a comment from CB Sweets on IG. I think at some point in your relationship, you should share. Trauma resurfaces and can cause barriers in a relationship. I agree with that. And that's why I said I think that if it's an issue and it's something that you still struggle with to a degree, in any degree, it should be brought up. If it's something that you feel like you're good with and it hasn't been an issue and it doesn't affect how you deal with women or any relationship in your life, then that's up to you whether you share or not. That's your personal stuff. But I do feel like you should be able to share with the one person you said I do to. To me, that's a problem.
Yeah. Now when you dating, when you
that's different. Yeah,
you ain't gotta say nada.
You don't have to say nothing. You don't have no obligations to that person.
But I think in a marriage, that's your life partner.
You should be able to share.
You should be able to have that outlet of what it is. You know what I mean? No matter whatever it is. But anyway, I wanted to just bring a light to that, because he is not the only one. We have heard many men come here, from comment to who else? And the guy from the game TV show.
Yeah.
Lewis House, Pastor John Gray.
It's great. Like, it's.
I mean, the list goes on and on and on. And I'm not even naming some of the biggest names, but it happens. You know what I mean? So anyway, so I want to just bring that up and see how y'all felt about relationships when it comes to that. And I think, I thought you had it down. No.
Thank you for letting us know that.
You do.
I do have it down.
Yeah. Me too.
Okay. So,
but I'm so over this. I'm saying I'm so over it because a live is being paused right now.
And
on
now
Shay's
it says
side.
we have an echo, and we didn't have one before.
Cause that's way over there. Bring that back where it was. It was just that it was too loud. So the older phone working well. It's this new thing she got. So I don't know why she paused, y'all.
All right.
What you're gonna have to do right now is exit, save it, and we just pick it up and keep going. Cause just save it. Yeah, I was about to say, what's the name? No, that's not. Oh,
sorry, everyone else. Give us un momento.
Just post it for now and get back on. Sorry, y'all. Oh, we full bars now.
Of course.
Because we're not using that Wi-Fi. This is crazy. All right, let me see. Y'all give us a second. I know you like, girl, what is going on? Child, what y'all like to know?
All right. We back. Literally the video just paused in the middle of us talking. So we had to start all over again. But we're gonna wait for Miami to come back on, then we're gonna keep it moving, y'all. We're gonna keep it moving.
What I'm doing?
Jordan.
Girl, you see me? I don't even.
What's up, Super Cam? All right, y'all. She getting back on.
What's up, Jason? What's up, y'all? YouTube in the building. Okay.
All right, y'all. Again, we are so sorry for that. Again, IG literally just paused the video. I didn't touch anything, and it just paused, so we had to start all over. Get to end the live and then come back in. So we
we
apologize, but we thank you for coming back.
Gots to be more careful.
And we good now.
Gots to be more careful. And you spending on mine, and you're not together. You spending on mine, and you're not together. I said that you spending on mine.
Oh Lord,
not together. I said we not together.
Y'all see her?
Child, this why it's so raggedy, honey. I don't even know. I'm gonna get out.
She's gonna get out and she's gonna come back in because who knows what's happening now.
Yes, Sierra.
It's always something.
Yes, girl. Yes. Pain and sad to say, sing, girl, sing. I be trying or whatever.
She'll be right back, y'all. She had to go out and come back in. The Jeff Thomas show. Okay.
Bring me in. Bring me in. Bring me in. Bring me in. Say, bring me in. Ooh, 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 ooh. Break it down. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
All right. We still raggedy on the other platforms too, but it's good. We gonna end this thing. We got 30 minutes left. What's good? What's up, everybody? Let's go into the topic because the podcast is still recording. It's gonna be up in the morning. Look,
hey, we don't have no control over live. Well,
you know, Shane reports out of there. You know how they get down.
Please, okay. Don't do it me. My hands was right here, honey. I ain't touched nothing. Okay, I'm on full ball. Don't even do that.
All right, let's keep it
anyway. Moving. Okay, so
topic on your end.
Moving on, and we might as well just easily transition into the next topic. And that topic, I'm sure y'all saw today on IG because it was everywhere. The Pennsylvania Supreme Court actually overturned Bill Cosby's sexual assault conviction due to a previous arrangement that he had with a prosecutor before that. Basically means he couldn't be, I guess, tried for the same thing twice. I'm assuming that's what he was trying to say. Yeah, that he couldn't be charged in this case for whatever case he had before. So, and that's why it was opened. And we didn't hear what y'all have to say about it. Again, please keep it. Yeah.
Get your life right.
Get your life right before you respond, please. but you know, we seriously want to hear what y'all think because we know everybody has different opinions. I know Felicia Rashad was dragged after her support of him being removed or him being taken from jail, whatever, being released. So y'all let us know what y'all think about it. Yes, the prosecutor agreed not to press further charges. Yeah. Princess of Paris 95 says he's old as dirt. Just let him be.
I don't have really too much to say about it, honestly.
I guess the only thing that I have to say, the only thing that I have to say is, again, it's not right for anybody to assault. Like I'm just talking about to assault or take advantage of man or female, woman or man. It doesn't matter. I wasn't there, so I don't like to speak on stuff I don't physically know, and I wasn't there for. But I just think that I just find it weird. I'll say that I find it weird that they went after him. Now again, this man old. These things happened when he was young, so I find it weird that all of a sudden he was gone after he was trying to purchase NBC. I just think that was very, very strange. Like if you were gonna come out and try to get somebody for something that they did to you 30 years ago,
but
don't you think you should have came out then? Why all of a sudden it's coming now?
Yeah, I understand the NBC thing. Oh, sorry, girl, I'm gonna snatch it out. But not like I was just saying about Kevin Gates.
Yeah,
Kevin Gates is an older man now.
Mm-hmm.
He's just saying he got molested as a child.
Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. So people for trauma, it's up to them when they want to come out and say it. Mm-hmm. No matter if it's 10, 20, 30 years later, if they want to talk about it they way 50 and dirty and dirt. Let them
Yeah,
come out
but
when they want. But I
isn't
understand
there
what
a
you're
statute of
saying.
limitations of how long you can like go after somebody after something was done that long ago? Is it? I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe it is.
And they've already been tried for it, or maybe went to a civil case with somebody about the same stuff.
Yeah, maybe it is. But I'm with you. It's just odd that it comes out around the time he was trying to get NBC.
Or someone just said that was a not a true story or something. I mean, look, I don't know again because I don't know that man.
No, that's a true
nobody
story.
know that man.
It is a true story when he was trying to get NBC. Now, when he got on with another investor to really take over that in a different NBC in another location, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
When a new investor came in, that's when everything kind of hit. But
yeah.
We can't fault, even with the Me Too movement, you can't fault women or men who want to come out when they want to come out and say something. Because today, of course. Yeah, but today we just seen it with Kevin Gates. Like,
yeah,
he just said something publicly. Yeah. You know what I mean? And it takes guts to say something like that publicly. You know what I mean? But because it involves the courts, it involves the whole. You got to relive that. You got to go back to that thing. You got to sit there, cry all over again. You know what I mean? So anyway. I don't have nothing else to say about it.
Let's see. I'm looking.
Zero to say.
Someone said Illuminati. I think that's what they're trying to say.
What part of
it's pointless?
What part of it's pointless? Because I just feel the same way. What's up, Big Lip? MIA. I gotta come to your restaurant, man. I've been seeing things about your restaurant. I do want to come out and support because I'm a vegan on the weekends. You know what I mean? So y'all check out Big Lip. He has a vegan restaurant here in South Florida. Y'all go check it out. So I gotta go up there. I gotta go one day. It's a little north for me. A little north. But I'm gonna come out and support. But yeah, I have nothing else to say about the whole Bill Cosby thing. I'm good. You wanted to.
So that's all I had to say. I just thought it was, I thought it was weird that all of a sudden, again, if he did all these things to so many people that long ago,
shout out to
how is it now
Turner,
just becoming an issue?
305, baby, what's good?
All right. Okay, what's up, Donald Taft?
Next thing I want to bring up, honey.
Okay, bring it up, honey. What we talking about?
Bring it up,
honey.
We
talking about?
We are talking. Why is that dudes want a female who can cook, and they expect us to cook, to clean, and you gotta do it, and not all dudes, some. My thing is, fellas, can you mount a TV? Can you replace the sink in the bathroom? Can you lay towels that we may want to replace in the house? Fellas, can you fix a leak under the sink, in the attic, or in the bathroom? So the expectations from you guys want us to be cookers and cleaners. Can you guys be handymans and mensa?
So are you asking, is that an equal trade-off?
That's an equal trade. Like, don't sit here and bug me, because we won't be equally yoked with that anyway. Because I feel like a man should also cook for a woman, and a woman should cook for a man. I think it goes both ways.
It's an equal job. A woman shouldn't be the main one doing it.
She should not be the main. Maybe 60-40. I'm good with 60-40. You know what I mean? But I'm not going to be 80. I'm not going to be 90-10. No, sir. It all depends on his career, though. Depending on what time he's coming home, when he's home, is he traveling? Is he out for 6 months? Is he, out and about throughout the month? You know what I mean? It all depends with that. He's not there for me to cook anyway for if he gone. But you know what I mean? So it just depends. I just feel like men who don't travel for work, who come home every day, sir.
Sir,
what else can you do to bring to the relationship outside of me? So the question is it wrong for a woman to require a man to be handy if he require her to cook and clean?
I don't think that's wrong. If you feel that it's an even trade-off for you, just let that person get anything serious and make sure that that's understood, because don't get out and then start asking stuff that ain't been established beforehand. Now
you feel me?
Because most likely that ain't gonna work. They're not gonna be willing. They're gonna be looking at you like, wait a minute. The moment we got married, now things changing up. So definitely make sure you bring that up in the beginning.
Make this announcement. Hello, is this thing on? Don't ask me to cook and clean if your behind can't change a towel or fix a leak. Okay?
What if they can pay to do it though?
Okay, but don't require me though. Okay, let's get a maid. Let me get a cooker for you too. Let me get a prepper for us that sort of prep our meals every week because maybe I'm tired.
Oh my God! I don't have I'm laughing because I know
I'm tired.
Okay.
But no, my real thing about the whole cook and clean thing, of course, I'm a woman. Yes, I want to feed my man. Yes, I take pleasure in cooking and introducing new things and cooking and all. Like, I have no problem with doing it. But don't sit here and tell me what I got to do, because if I'm tired one day,
you should be able to. I
should be able to say, you know what, she real tired. I could tell she's tired. Let me go cook up something today. Like, why do we have to come home and clean, cook? You just sit on the sofa watching TV, or maybe you are playing a game or whatever, but you don't want to fix nothing in the house. I got to come home and fix it too. I got to cook, clean, and fix.
Okay, clean and fix. Okay, now my cousin is on here, Donald E. Taft. What's up, cuz? He's on IG. He said, didn't see my dad do anything like that, so no. But my mom cooked and cleaned. Her mother, which is our grandmother, never worked, but my grandfather paid all the bills. But in today's time, it should be 50-50. Back then it was different. It was different times.
Yeah.
But in today's time, believes it should be 50-50. And I agree, again, unless that's not an issue for you.
Yeah. Now everybody different. Yeah. Everybody may say, okay, he ain't gotta do nothing, but
as long as he doing what?
I mean, I don't know, whatever that woman may say. Oh, look at hey, y'all come get Shayla. Hey, Shayla on something else, man.
I just wondered what you was gonna say.
Hey, y'all come grab Shay, please.
I want to know what she was gonna say. As long as you what?
Every woman different though. Some women say, long as he brings home the bacon.
Okay, so for you, if as long as he brings home the bacon, will you do everything else?
No.
So period, point blank, you want someone who will literally split everything with you 50-50.
Because if he's single right now, what
responsibilities he doing? Anyway.
What he doing when he's single right now? Is he cooking for himself?
No, he probably got somebody else cooking for him.
Well, for those men who don't have nobody, you're behind cooking for yourself. You washing your clothes, you cleaning up your house. So when you have a wife and a woman, to me, this is for me, my house, and what we finna do. Okay, I'm only responsible for washing clothes. I'm not only responsible for cleaning. I'm not only responsible for cooking. Now, if he is working harder than me, of course, if I have the time to do it, I will do it. But he has to understand I'm how my life and what I foresee for myself and the path and the missions and the visions that I have for myself and for him be just as busy as a legacy. I don't want to be that busy, but there's gonna be days when I come home and I'm gonna be tired. Yeah. And what we gonna do?
You want to feel like like he supports you in the same way you support him.
Of course.
At home. Yeah, I get
just
it. I feel
equally.
You.
Don't get me wrong. If he bringing in that moolah kula, and I ain't really gotta work as hard. Of course, if I ain't working as hard, it makes sense. Yeah. I'm freed up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yes, I will. But I'm not finna go to work and you finna go to work and we come home at the same time. We both exhausted. You gonna tell me I'm finna lay down, you go cook and clean. Excuse you?
Yeah.
If we don't tag team this house, baby, you go to the left and I go to the right.
I hear all that. We know that's
tag
right.
Team this house.
I know that's right. Period.
And that's just how I'm gonna do my life. And what I perceive for me and my husband. You feel me? So, I don't know. Trill Talk.
Miss Lily, you hilarious.
Look at Trill Talk.
What Trill Talk talking about? What?
You got to scroll up.
Again, Miss Lily basically said the exact same thing. So it all depends, obviously, guys. Whatever floats your boat, honey. Whatever works for y'all.
For you.
Y'all, that's again. Nobody is to tell you what's right in your house. If that's fine with y'all, and that's how y'all do this thing, then that's how y'all do this thing
because you're happy. I'm talking about my opinion.
for my house, like I don't mind cooking for my husband and stuff, but what I'm not gonna do all the time. Now you're not gonna make this my job.
That's my thing.
I work like you work.
Yeah.
So no.
That's my thing too. That's my thing. Not only my job, it's because I'm the female in here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's all.
Yeah.
So yeah,
don't mind doing it.
Yeah.
But it ain't just my job.
I don't mind because I'm very intricate. So yes, I wanna clean. I wanna because you ain't gonna do it like I'm gonna do it. You ain't gonna do it like I'm gonna do it. But I'm gonna appreciate you and congratulate you and up you when you do it. You know what I mean? But don't just expect for me to be hired for that every day because we're a team, baby. You know, you could be Joy and I be Pippin, but we know Pippin really. If we want for Pippin, and we'll be no Joy. Okay, all right. What Peyton Sanders said.
Peyton says cooking is a way to a man's heart, but I'm still learning to be a handyman. Pipe replacing is not easy as it seems, nor fixing wires, but it's experience.
Yeah.
Okay. We can't do everything, but something is better than nothing.
Amen. It goes for women. Like, don't expect her if she can't. Like, let her learn it too. You know what I mean? She got to learn probably to cook for you too, because maybe her palate is not your palate.
Yeah.
So the things that she like, you may not like. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Y'all may be equally in so many areas, but the things she may eat, you ain't gonna eat. So give her time to adjust, and vice versa.
That's a great question. What's up, Hollywood ATL? Okay, so Princess in Paris on 95 on IG says, "Can y'all be with the stay-at-home dad and y'all make all the money?"
Child, we so blurry. I don't even know what to say.
Well, okay.
I'll say it again. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Can y'all be with a stay-at-home dad and y'all make all the money? Could you be with a stay-at-home dad and you be the one making all the coins? Hold on.
Let me see. Let me drink to that.
I gotta hear this.
Okay, let me see. Stay-at-home dad, I'm making all the money.
Yeah.
Whew. Like, is he saying him? Okay. I feel like I'm betraying him. Why? Is he a stay-at-home dad temporarily, or is this rest of his life?
He a stay-at-home dad. And you making all the money.
No. Because you could be a stay-at-home dad for like 3 months, 4 months.
But you could be a stay-at-home dad for 18 years too.
Okay, no, I can't be stay-at-home.
I think that's what she was getting to. I'm just saying.
No.
Like,
me, Angela.
Okay, she said for a year.
For a year, yes. If it's CB Sweet said, right. What is a dad doing? Peyton said, woosah. So can we allow a man to be a stay-at-home dad and we go to work every day, we clock in, come home every day, he's at home with the kids? I just, I don't know. It has to be temporary.
We literally said this was in a previous episode now, and when we say this all the time, that being a stay-at-home mom is a full-time job in itself. Okay, so on top of your job, being home with children and doing things with children is a job too. So why is it not the same for them?
Because
I just we want to be equal now. Okay. We always complaining that we want to be equal.
No. This is true. He gotta have something while he's staying at home. He can't just be staying at home only. I can't catch him playing the game staying at home. I can't catch him doing that. I gotta catch him doing something else. You gotta be doing something else because stay-at-home moms are big business entrepreneurs at home.
Not all of them. Some of them literally stay at home and they watch kids and that's it.
You're right.
That is
for me how I view my opinion. Okay, you know how people be like, "Oh, what she said." This is my opinion.
Okay.
I think it would probably crush a man's ego a little bit to know that his woman is taking care of the entire house. And he has no say-so. Now, this is what I'm going to say about this. I've seen my grandmother go to work every day. And my granddaddy, through marriage, he became my granddad. Through marriage, he was at home. However, he was a retired military, which means he was getting a check. Okay, I'm there. He was getting a check every month because he was retired. He was considered injured from the military. So And he wasn't physically injured. My granddaddy did everything. He was the candy lady of the area in the Bajas.
Mm-hmm.
If anybody knew back then, my granddaddy had the best candy lady house, which was my grandma's house. You know what I mean? While she at work, he was candy lady. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And he was babysitters for all the grandkids, including myself. You know what I mean? So yes, can I see a man staying at home? Yes, because I saw my granddaddy do it. And he did it very well. What?
I can't with these comments. Okay, go ahead. Continue. I'm sorry.
Okay, so I seen my grandmother and my granddaddy in the same thing, but at the same time, we had a check. He was retired.
Okay.
Now, if he didn't have a check, I don't know if my grandma would be going to Mount Sinai every day, busting her butt as a nurse and coming home knowing that he didn't contribute. I can't say that, but he did contribute. He was a stay-at-home dad and granddaddy. When my grandmother went to Mount Sinai, she was a nurse. She delivered babies. When she went to Mount Sinai every day, she was head honcho when it comes to the delivery department, which means she had long hours.
Yes.
When she came home, my granddaddy had her food cooked. My granddaddy had everything for her, had her favorite thing by the bed, had her Pepsi cold at the bed when she came home. When she got home, she got in the shower, she came out, my granddaddy served her. So I saw service from a man. So that's already embedded in me. Too bad, too sad. You know what I mean? But when she woke up in the morning, her stuff was on. He ironed her clothes.
Okay. So literally the roles were reversed.
The roles were reversed to a certain degree. But I know my granddaddy got her together. She knew he was still the man.
Again, but that's what I'm saying.
And he still contributed though. With his retirement check is what I'm saying, not regular retirement.
Okay, so the only way that you can be considered as contributing is if you're contributing monetarily. Everything else is like just your obligation.
No, because that wasn't it was an obligation because that was his wife. They didn't separate to death. They had the longest marriage in my family. Death do they part. When my grandma passed, his obligations of being a stay-at-home dad or granddaddy to us was not needed anymore. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he moved back to Georgia. So my thing is, I seen it happen. However, he still contributed. If you're going to be a stay-at-home dad, yes, you have to clean. You have to take care of the kids. But don't forget to still try to contribute as a man is what I mean. My granddaddy had a candy lady house. It don't mean it was big money, but it was something. You understand?
I know, but I'm saying, so all of those other things wouldn't have mattered had he have not contributed monetarily. Is what I'm saying. That's what this conversation is
my
about.
opinion, because I don't know my grandma gonna say. I don't know, but that's my opinion. I would love to ask her, would you have allowed my granddaddy to stay at home the way he had did and served you the way he had did without no check, without no contribution at all? I want to know what she would have said. Can't ask her that. Wish she was here for me to ask her, but she ain't here. You know what I mean? But I would have loved to ask her that.
Okay, I mean, I know my grandparents were. Mine was the opposite. My grandmother did not work. My grandfather worked, but my grandmother was definitely ran everything.
No, I get
it. You know what I'm saying? She ran everything. So, but in his eyes, she was doing all the things he didn't want to do. He didn't want to deal with house stuff. He didn't want to have to raise 5 kids like that. So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he wanted to be grandpa. He wanted to be daddy at the time, whatever. But he didn't want. He was doing in his mind. He was doing what he was supposed to do, providing for his family.
Yeah,
and she was doing her job, taking care of the family.
Yeah,
your job is done. You good. So I mean. I think just nowadays when we say different. That, I'm just wondering, is it different
for you
when the man flips? Could you do it?
You are married.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay.
If Jay said, I ain't working at all, you go to work, I'll take care of the kids. Y'all have had kids, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he said, I'm going to stay home. You just go to work and I'll take care of the house.
No.
Why, Shay?
Because I don't want that. Because I don't want that at all, period.
So that's what I'm saying. It's to each his own. For me,
exactly.
For me, I can't have a house dad. I'd rather for him to contribute and we get a maid or get somebody in the family to be that. Maybe his mother, because my mom ain't here either. My grandmother's ain't here. Maybe get his mom in the house to help the kids. You know what I mean? Or get his great aunt or whoever he feels is his matriarch to come in the house and be that role. But I would want him to contribute in something. Yeah. I just don't foresee my man being a home dad. I don't see that. And that's not for my life. You know what I mean? Because No, no, because like I want to do other things
I
in
know,
life. Like
I
I have
know.
missions that I really want to do. Like
I
I
feel you.
have purpose, passion, projects and stuff that I would love to have incorporated with my husband. So I can't see him at home. Like we're not gonna we ain't gonna be able to have a lifestyle like that. Our lifestyle is gonna have to have somebody there with the kids when we're not there.
CBC, we used to a good check with the T on the end. A good check.
She say, Shay say she ain't signing up for that.
I ain't signed up for that. I didn't. I no parts. No parts
Yeah,
of it.
so-
Now we both at
so-
home because business is passive income is coming somewhere. That's different.
That's different.
But
That's what I'm saying. Why he at home with
I'm
the kids?
good
He
on
can't
that.
do the stock thing. He can't. He got to do something.
Again,
he
that to me that's a job. Okay.
Yeah, but he can't be doing no just cleaning.
Not just at the
cooking, and
house,
kids
no. Because
and
you don't want me to do
watching
that. So
TV.
no.
Yeah.
You expect me to be doing something other than just watching children.
Yeah. So that's what I wanted to say about that. That's what you're going to say about that. That's what we said about that. And that's how we feel about that. So stay-at-home dads are not for us. We want our men to contribute. I don't care if it's a candy lady house like my granddaddy had.
Something.
My granddaddy had the best ice cream cones, the best chicken fries, the best hot sausage.
The candy lady house was chicken and fries.
My granddaddy worked it, honey. You got chicken and you get 2 wings and a fry, and them things was like way better than somebody else's place. You get the real wing, and he battered them things. My granddaddy cooked. You feel? He did Thanksgiving mainly. So with my grandma, yeah, he was like the main cook for Thanksgiving. My grandma did like little things, like she did like the candy yams and the pies, but he did like the food.
This is a very different candy lady house. Never heard of these items.
But my granddaddy candy lady house in the
candy man house. I guess you call it the candy man house.
He had the best frozen cups, the best jars of hot sausages and pickled eggs. He had like the best, and when he upped it to the ice cream scoops and cones, he was like serving like you want 1 scoop, that's the price. 2 scoops, 3 scoops. Like the 2 wings, 3 wings, 4 wings with fries. Child, you know, we be stealing, child. We be stealing. Oh God. Okay, that's a good question. All the airheads and hot sausages be taking my granddaddy hot sausages on the house.
Okay, since it's just 4 minutes, right? And before we hit the hour mark, I'm gonna take some. I see a comment that I want to actually respond to. So Capital City Cam, what's up? Says, are you willing to let the man lead even if you are the breadwinner?
Lead what? Honestly, what you want to lead? No, it's a
straight face for me.
No,
it's a straight face for me right now.
I can't help that. What do you want to lead?
Like, okay, so like I said, even though my grandfather was the breadwinner, my grandmother most certainly led. Okay, most certainly. So I guess this is the same question, but in reverse. If you were the breadwinner, but your man stayed at home,
see, this why
and wasn't the breadwinner, then doesn't mean he's not working. He's just not the breadwinner. Would you still allow him to lead?
Lead what? What is it? Everybody's definition of leading is different. I'm telling y'all, I swear. Lead me where? Okay, so y'all trying to tell me I'm the breadwinner. He has no income at all. He's a stay at home dad. Lead.
No, breadwinner doesn't mean he's not working. He just not making. You are the one making the majority of the money.
Majority meaning like maybe 50% more, 25% more, 100% more. Because if it's 100% more,
okay. So for you, that matters. Allowing your man to lead y'all,
it
family.
Depends on lead what. Is he my man? He covers us prayer. He covers us. He leads us spiritually. Yes, he's the leader. He's the man. He is the one who shows us what love is supposed to be and look like. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And it gets back to him because I was born for that. You know what I mean? But he is my man for that. He leads us there. Can't he say we should do this and that? Yes, he's still the man. But I'm the breadwinner. And I'm going to have some say about something because I'm going to work hard.
But someone leading doesn't mean you don't have a say.
So that's what I'm saying. You have to define what leading means because yes, he's my man. He's going to lead that household no matter what. He's my man. You know what I mean? What's up?
Child, is he buttering the bread?
Miss Rita's in the house.
I'm so done.
Y'all, that's my girl. But she
also said, my Bible says, My Bible say, if a man don't work, he don't eat.
I don't know. I just feel like, ladies, how do y'all feel? Men, how do you feel? If your woman is the lead head, what it is?
The breadwinner.
Say it. The breadwinner, honey, head of the house.
If she the one buttering the bread.
She brings in majority of all the income. Your income is basically going to savings, maybe, rainy day.
Maybe I don't know. With miscellaneous things.
Things. And she's
trips and whatever.
Her income really takes care of everything, not just bills, like investments too.
Yeah.
Is the man still required to lead, or can she have some say? Or what's your definition of leadership? Because again, I don't care how much money I make, he's still my man. But he has to be secure in himself to know that even though I make more money than you, babe, you're still my man now. Don't get insecure on me. You're still the leader of this house.
Mm-hmm.
But will you lead me though? If you know what I mean? I want to know where he's leading me.
Okay, so a man can't necessarily lead you if he's not the breadwinner. That's basically the question.
Not that he can't lead me, but he gotta be come on, y'all. He gotta be a provider. I'm not saying if I make more in this season versus him making less than one season, because that can happen at any time. I can make more in one season. He could be the breadwinner moving forward in another season. Seasons happen, things change. If my man is having a hard time, he's still my man. He's still gonna lead me. He's still gonna be head honcho, but he has to have really the balls. Let me say that. Can I say balls on here? He still has to have the balls and know and have the confidence in himself to say, even though I'm low right now, even though I see my wife doing everything, like he still got to know he's still my man though. He cannot fall short of that, because as soon as he falls short on that for a long period of time, it's going to affect our relationship. And then I may slip up and say something. I may slip up and say something I ain't supposed to say, like, hey, bro, like you.
Okay, wait. Seriously says he don't work and want some say. Right. Where he leading us, Ange?
I keep saying, where he leading me? Where is he leading me?
Okay, so Lisa, what's up, girl? What man that's also an effective leader wouldn't want to be the provider for his household? Now again, that I feel. That I feel. That I whole 100% feel right there.
So Peyton Sanders on Facebook, men are leaders and providers. Women are helpmates, regardless who's the breadwinner. And that's all I'm saying.
So the role don't change regardless of who make the money.
The leader, the type of leader for me in my house
should be the provider.
No, he's gonna want to do that though.
Yeah.
He has a desire to do that.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna put that he has the desire. You gotta see, ladies, you gotta see what you could see yourself in. For me, my house and how I'm gonna live my life with a partner as a husband, he's gonna have to have the desire to say, you know what, I'm the man. I want to be able to take care of my family. I'm gonna spiritually also lead my family. You know what I mean? Of course I'm there. Of course I'm gonna pray with my husband. Of course I'm gonna pray for my husband. Of course I'm gonna pray for our kids. Of course I'm gonna pray for our legacy and everything we do. But he's still that leader in that too. He takes control of that. He keeps us focused when someday I'm not point. He steps in and tells me, reminds me of who I am, even when I already know who I am anyway. But someday you just don't have that energy. Yeah. You know what I mean? So shout out to the men who, to all men, but fellas, don't feel no type of way. Women just who need a man who can lead and who to lead, baby, baby. I mean, hello, but you gotta pick what's best for you, ladies. You know. Okay. Hey, Lisa, come on, Leah 310. As for me in my house, come on now. I want a husband who is determined to make provision, provider. Girl, you know how we be speaking the same language. You hear me, girl? Do you hear me? This is why we CB Sweets. All jokes aside, that is correct. If he is a leader, he would not be at home waiting for you. If he's at home, he's working remote and got a roast, in the crock pot. It may not even it ain't gotta be in the oven for me. Throw in the crock pot. When I on my figure that thing when I get back. But at least put it in a crock pot, baby. Put the carrots in there. If you want to ask me what to put in there, text me while I'm at work, baby.
Get it ready.
Get it ready.
Prep it for me. I like that.
Hey, Sabrina. Hilarious. I love that one, Sabrina. Like, prepare the house.
I'm so done. Okay, y'all.
My last thing I want to talk about tonight.
Okay, go ahead.
You know, we got to get out of this. We'll be on this topic all night.
Okay.
It was really two, but I'm gonna just go with the not even a topic. It's something I want to mention.
Okay.
So Pooh Shiesty, new rapper, black man, young black man, just Gucci Mane signed him. On the label.
Oh yes, I saw that. Okay,
he just got arrested, about to be indicted for some craziness because all he put on Instagram. So the feds used his Instagram to help him. Pooh Shiesty was trying to go, you know, he's really on his way. And it's just, this is not a topic. This is just, I wanted to just mention this and say something of this. Our young black men.
Gotta learn, boy.
I don't know when it's going to turn over for them to learn. I don't know
when it's going to click.
When it's going to click. I don't know how many, how much more or how many more men like Pooh Shiesty who came in hip hop, who came in, made big waves real quickly, throw away their future for money, for money and for guns. For guns and money. I'm trying to figure out where, this is a question kind of. Is it the responsibility of other men to try to pour and make? No, because that's not their responsibility, because you could do that and they still don't listen to you.
True, but as a friend and as somebody who cares for me, it should most certainly be your responsibility to keep bashing it into my head until I get it.
But they still have to make the decision.
They do. But again,
so I guess it goes back.
While you sitting in jail, you'll always hear that voice that's been telling you for 20 years that I told you behind.
So, for example, Pooh Shiesty did I don't know if y'all watch My Uncle's in My Head, $1 million worth of game. And Wallow tried to tell him, hey, you got to watch who your circle is. You got to be more careful, dog, because I just got out of prison for X amount of Wallow was in prison over 20 years. For those who watch that, I'm very big in hip hop. When it comes, I surround myself in hip hop entirely, not just the songs.
Not just the songs.
I follow hip hop, including people like $1 million worth of game, because of, you know what I mean? Anyway, so he just told him, you got to be careful. Don't end up like me. Don't do what I did. Like, don't be in them streets like that, bro. It's other things you can do. You could be a successful rapper. You don't have to do that. You don't have to have this look. You don't have to be in no places. You don't have to. And Wallow sat there and dug that, and he's still about to be indicted because of his surroundings. So it's like, are other men responsible for making these groups of men, going after these men and trying to pour into them? Yes. But if the young boys don't listen and they don't take that in, they're still going to fail. They're still going to get arrested. They're still going to get shot. They're still going to be killed. They're going to be. And it's just sad because, again, it's not really a topic to say, ask y'all a question. It's just a topic to discuss. It's just sad to see our young black boys who finally get into this space of hip hop in the real hip hop genre.
Just get into a space where they can provide for their families.
Same thing with
you're
athletes.
Getting out of a space where you don't have to do illegal things to make money, to be able to provide, to be able to live well. Now that you're in. So why are you continuing to do them? And then posting about them? Like, what sense does that make? And anybody that's supposed to be your friend in your circle should be constantly in your ear trying to let you know, like, again, everybody has the opportunity and the choice to not listen. But you can't be my friend and be sitting there and allowing me to do F stuff and you ain't saying nothing. You're not my friend. Whether I want to hear it or not, you're not my friend. You have to watch your circle. And again, everything ain't for the gram. You don't have to post everything that people don't gotta know about. Like I keep telling this too.
He just posted money that was part of a situation.
But that's my point. Why is that necessary?
I know. Why is it necessary? That's the thing about
to show you got it.
That's what I'm saying. So it goes into what I want to say next. Why is that? When is a young Black man going to realize that's not all to life? Like when, and of course it's not everybody, guys. I know that.
But like, it's a lot of us though.
I see a lot of different types of Black men, Black young boys, Black men, you know what I mean? But why is it those who get I don't feel bad for Pooh Shiesty. I just see this keep getting over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. And it's just tiring to see these guys get up here, finally make it, and they pull themselves down and go to jail and be indicted and got to deal with that whole thing because he may not come out. He may
all stuff that you could have avoided
over some money, your surroundings and who you with, and shoes, cars, bank robbery, like your surroundings, you know what I mean? And I get it. You don't want to leave your homies because your homies give you your street cred, because if you leave them too quickly, they're going to be like, oh, you softened up. Oh, you think you all that.
Sometimes you gotta leave them. When they ain't good for you and they ain't on what you on and they're not trying to progress and they're not trying to move forward and they're not trying to do what you trying to do, you got to leave them. I don't care if it happened yesterday.
Yeah.
We was cool yesterday, but today, bro, I still love you, but I'm over here.
Yeah.
If you're not on my wave, you got to be over here.
There's something about that the young Black boy can't get over. Young Black girls too, because I had to learn that myself about.
They start questioning loyalty. You think it's that?
Loyalty is like your and then that person who is being called that feels like they have to be still attached to that. There's something with that, and whatever that is, it's not the person. So I see Capital City Cam say I don't really feel bad for them. It's not that I feel bad for him. I feel bad for the race of Black young boys.
Because it keeps happening, and it's happening to us on a regular.
I feel away about it.
Yeah,
it's his fault. Truly, I get it. But could he low key could have been set up in that with the crowd? Could. It's still he got to stop. Wallow just told this man literally like 3 months ago, bro, you got to watch your surroundings. You got to watch who you're with. You are going up the ladder. You cannot take everybody with you.
You can't have everybody around you.
You know what I mean?
Even if you've known them forever.
You could keep them over there and keep them over there, but you cannot take everybody with you, bro. And this is a plain example for our young men. It's like, how do you speak to the young man? Yeah. How do you speak to the Black young boys and tell them when you're trying to do right? It's in movies too. When you're trying to do right, who cares if they call you soft? Who cares if they say you changing?
Amen.
Who cares if they say you all that?
Yeah.
You got to get from out of that. You see what happened with Ricky on, what was the movie?
Lord.
Boys in the Hood.
Yeah.
Like
hanging out with the wrong,
not
all of them were the wrong people, but
it's in the wrong
just the wrong,
and it's just sad.
Sometimes it just that. And again, when you become a successful Black man, you have a target on your back. Again, another target because you already had one before.
Yeah, I can't help myself. Not that I feel bad for everybody who commits crimes and stuff like that. I just feel sad and bad for the Black young man. Period. That's just me. Maybe I always mention that my twin brothers. I still have a soft spot about that. I just always want our young Black boys to be better.
Yeah. Amen.
You ain't gotta lose your street little vibe. You feel me? Like just because I have it here doesn't mean I want to be in that. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like you can still have your presence about yourself and not be caught up in that, man, because it never leads to greatness. So, hey, shout out to Wallow who tried to talk to Pooh Shiesty. Tried to talk to Wallow 967 of $1 million worth of game. He tried to talk to Pooh Shiesty, and I appreciated him for even pushing the interview to the side, putting all jokes aside and telling him, hey, bro, tighten up. And then for it to be 3 months later, this boy is in this situation. So that's all. It wasn't no topic. I just wanted to just talk about it and vent it out because it was on me all day today. Trying to get on social media today and figure out what's the new topics for tonight. And I came across that and I was just like, come on, Pooh Shiesty. You know?
Yeah, no, I definitely think in our young Black men just have to. We gotta be smarter with some of how we move.
Yeah.
We gotta be smarter with how we move. I understand that a lot of us come from nothing, and when we finally get something, we just so happy to have it that we feel like we gotta show everybody, and we gotta and do all this other extra stuff that's unnecessary. But at the same time, we always have to remember, when it comes to the whole friend situation and not wanting to leave those that you grew up with or have been down for you, whatever behind, who are you more loyal to, them or yourself? Who? Because
your future.
Your future. Who are you more loyal to? Your future and what you're working on and what you're pushing towards doing, or the people who, I knew you when I was on my way up, but you're not on when I'm on no more. And sometimes those paths just split. Yeah. And it's not nothing negative. It's not nothing personal. It's just we not on the same stuff. I have to move you to the side and remove myself.
Yeah.
So that I can continue doing what I'm doing. What am I doing all this work for if all you are going to do in the end is take it all away from me? Have it all taken.
Wow.
For what? I'm sorry, I'm going to pick me every time. And we have to learn to start understanding that, okay? Because some of the people who are meant to stay with you, the people who are down for you and have been down for you and are supposed to be in that next phase of your life will be there if they're supposed to be.
Yeah.
You don't have to work extra hard to keep them there. You don't have to do that.
Yeah.
So black boys, please, our black men, please.
Yeah, man.
Be more careful. Treat your partners and friends and stuff way more careful, and stop putting everything on doggone IG and social media.
Same thing. What's his name that got killed? Pop Smoke.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Social media. I heard real quick before we move on to close. I heard this the other day that black people like to show because the masters used to do it to us.
Yeah.
And we have not to be, you on your little on woke thing. No, this is true.
That's the real though.
The masters of the white slave, let me just say the white slave, because there ain't no masters nowhere over here except for one. You feel me? And it's a trinity. You feel me? But anyway, the slave owners used to put us on display like how we put stuff on display. Like we have to own, like, look what I own. Look what the ancestors that, like that junk is rooted in that. Like, why do we have to show it? Like, and then it's deep too, because it goes into self validation. It goes into let me show everybody what I got, because maybe they'll like me more. They'll like me more if I have these things that everybody else have.
Because you're still gonna have them if you move privately. So what's the purpose of you showing it?
And not even it doesn't equate to authentic relationships. As everybody love you for
who you are.
The fake. If that was to go today, that means if they came because of that,
they most certainly
they will leave. When it's gone.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, being rooted in your self-worth. Don't get me wrong. You can have whatever nice, fancy, whatever you want, but just don't let it make you.
Yeah.
Don't let it make you, man. That ain't. Because if it burns up tomorrow, then what? Who are you when it's gone? Everybody's season. People got seasons in life. A health scare can come in and wipe all that out, and you'll realize, you know what? That's not even important.
Yep.
So I just want to touch on the young black boys. I want to touch on materialism. I want to touch on all of that tonight real quickly, and we'll probably get on to materialism next week and bring that in. I just want to let people know, man, be you. Don't be afraid to fight for you. Don't be afraid to choose you. I don't care if you and one person is standing. I don't care if it's just you standing and God is surrounding you, and his angels is more bomber anyway.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And he will bring people who he can use his hands for you within his world still.
Yeah.
But if it's just you and yourself, who cares? Because if not, like you said, Shay, everything will be taken away.
And that goal that I'm
here on this hard work, I got a goal for stuff. I see how myself is going to vision myself in the future. And if I continue to be with this crowd, or continue to do this and continue that, how I'm going to get there? You know what I mean? You can't.
We're not.
So so then what's the point of even focus on that? What's the point of goals? What's the point of boards? What's the point of 5-year goal plans and all this stuff if people behind you pulling you back, crabs in a bucket?
Yeah.
You can't do that, man. Just to say, I don't want to seem soft. I don't want to seem like I'm people.
I don't want to seem like I became a new person when I got on.
Yeah, or
no, I left you behind because you're not good for me.
I don't want to feel like, oh, he think or she think she all that now. No, I can't be around it. He can't be around it. Nobody should be around it. So,
thank you. Thank you for that.
Who said that?
Peyton Sanders. Lord giveth can also taketh away.
And on that note,
y'all, we just want to say again, we're always about positivity, and we want to see...
we got to have a key now. We got to have a little key.
We always want to see our queens, rise, but we also want to see our kings rise.
We have to.
And
I root for the black man, baby. I don't play by the black man.
Period.
Now,
and we just want y'all to be smart.
I may not end up marrying one because I don't know what these guys is doing, but I do root for my...
Her mic cut off. Y'all heard audio feedback. She don't know what she's talking about. Anywho,
but I'm gonna root for my black man though, no matter where I'm at and where I go. I want to see them do better. I do. I can't help it. So when I see a Pooh Shiesty story, I'm going crazy. Like, come on, man. Like, what could happen? Nothing. Whatever's gonna happen. But like, what can we do to move forward to stop these young boys getting into this? Like, people always say, real quick before we go. People always say athletes should take a course before they get money, right? It should be a course at the NFL, NBA, whoever has these young athletes take these courses to help them do their financing. And I also think when you come in a rap game, you get signed to a label, you get into this stuff, they should want to tell you skills of how to live now moving forward.
Yeah.
And have mentors with... Maybe provide them with a mentor. Michelle from Destiny's Child, ex-fiance, he used to go out and talk to athletes and be the spiritual guide for the athletes. Mm-hmm. Football players really mainly, and sometimes basketball players. But I think someone like E.T. Preacher.
Okay, yeah.
If labels had somebody like that on salary, when a new boy come in, or even not, Wallow can do it now for have them on salary. Come in and talk to these young boys. Have a hip hop something. You sign a BMI, you sign an ASCAP. Anybody could do that. Mm-hmm. I did it when I ain't had no song. But what I'm saying is, when they get onto a certain level, man, and you get signed,
it should be something in place.
Something should be in place to help guide these boys. And that's all I'm saying. So,
100%.
And then on that note,
y'all, we out of here.
We went over.
We went over. We went over, honey. Okay, it's 10:30, honey.
Hour and 20 minutes tonight. So we want to thank everybody who is still joining with us, even you guys on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, rap service we got tonight. We thank y'all for going in and out, looking blurry, looking good, but you can still hear us. Hopefully,
we still glowing though, Queen. That's all. We still glowing though.
Shout out to you, Jamisha. Thank you so much for listening to my music. Thank you so much. So, IG, we appreciate y'all tonight. All the feedback. And y'all know I got to burp towards the end because it is water. It's sparkling water. You have anything else you want to end with, Shay?
I don't, y'all. Again, I want y'all to go forth and do what y'all need to do to grow and you know what I'm saying, pray, grow. Don't let
don't be afraid to say goodbye.
Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to move where you need to move and remove where you need to remove.
And if you don't remove
it, move forward.
And guess what? When you don't remove it, sometimes people will remove themselves.
Yep. And you hope that they do it before it hurts.
And then sometimes you ain't got to do it. And you just be like, dang, like, I saw it coming, blah, blah, blah. But they got it. It is what it is. And you keep it moving, But anyway, I have nothing else to say besides make sure y'all follow me on my YouTube channel or whatever. It's an official music channel or whatever. You know what I mean? But I got some new stuff coming on my YouTube channel, Miami TV. So y'all check out, subscribe, alerts, because when things drop, just drop. I ain't gonna say nothing, they just gonna be dropping. You feel me? So follow that. Make sure y'all follow us. We are on YouTube as well. We are on Twitter. We are on Twitch. We are on Facebook, and of course Instagram for those listening right now to podcast. Our podcast goes up every Thursday morning on all streaming platforms when it comes to Apple Podcasts, Spotify Podcasts,
even Google
for the Android users. We got y'all too. So yeah, we want to thank y'all again for another successful week. This was episode 110, 110,
baby.
Shay, 110, Shay.
110 and counting. And on that note, y'all, we out this thing.
Good night, good morning, and good afternoon, y'all. Appreciate y'all. See y'all next week.
Peace.
Go Heat, baby, all day, every day.